Galactic Grandmother, Heart to Heart. My name is April, and my special returning guest is Maqua Iqua from Mount Shasta of a series that we're doing about Telos, the interdimensional city in Mount Shasta. Today, we've got a couple of important subjects to talk about yet. Food. They have gardens in Telos, correct?
Yes, they have beautiful gardens. They have huge nurseries. All the food is super happy. All the fruits, as everything is bigger. Even a strawberry can be this big, and they're talkative. They can really speak to you. Nothing has thorns. Everything in Telos is benevolent. No roses with thorns, and all the fruit is absolutely happy to be eaten because they're really in service to the Telosians. They're in service to be eaten, to give their chi, their life prana, their life force to people to energize them. So it's a completely different approach because when they eat it, they really honor the food. They are really in this gratitude by eating the fruit. So there's this beautiful dance between something be eaten and something giving the energy to be eaten. They have fantastic gardens. They have hydroponic gardens. And we just recently, a woman in Telos in our journey, she got the download how to build a garden with geometric forms to grow food in 3 weeks instead of 3 months, how to speed up the entire process growing food in a small place. So and I can imagine if we really get those downloads and those information from the Telosians, I can imagine that we have a lot of new technology to work with, which is making life easier.
Yes, wonderful. And I'm assuming they grow vegetables.
They grow vegetables, of course. They have also huge trees. Everything is bigger in Telos. And they have flower beds. They have flower beds with all organized after color. So they have beds with pink, with red, with purple, all those different colors and different kinds of flowers. And they're all here to raise the vibration. And they actually ask us to call upon the flower essence, what we need for our daily life. If we, for example, need roses to really amp up our vibration, or maybe we need to have a daisy. It's all different frequencies, and what you feel drawn to, really trust that, because that's what I said. We are all here, all the flowers, all the plants, all the fruit, everything what we are seeing and can bring into our field. It's all here to raise our vibration. And the more we are conscious about that, the more it's affected.
There are some beautiful, different kinds of animals that live in Telos.
Yes, they're beautiful animals. As I said already, they're much bigger and they're all benevolent. There's nothing what eats another animal. This does not exist. They're all really happy in sharing space. And you can go to a tiger or to a lion and just pet him as a friendly pet. And I have actually a friend, she is going to Telos and she gets greeted by her lioness, and they have just this beautiful, like what we have here, a dog or cat relationship. That's what she has with her beautiful lioness in Telos. So they're all also here to support us and just share their love, just be so loved up.
Now, is there anything else that you'd like to speak about that people might experience in Telos?
Yes, I think a really important part is actually the Lemurian sisterhood and the Lemurian brotherhood. Because when we reconnect with our sisters and brothers in Telos, it's so liberating, because for the longest time, we have not felt really embraced, because there was so much jealousy, so much comparison, so much like being in lack, that when we come to the Lemurian sisterhood or the brotherhood, none of this exists. For example, men that can go into this comparison, who is the alpha male, who is stronger, smarter, who has more money, who is more accomplished. And in Telos, none of this exists. So it's really liberating when men can go to the brotherhood and just hanging out, being seen. Same for the women, just being seen and celebrated. And when we go there, they really often have, we are singing, we are dancing, they're just so supportive. And the most important, which I really want to make a big deal out of it here, they're all here to support us in coming out and playing 150%, not holding back in any form or shape, because they want to see us thrive on planet Earth with all our gifts, what we came here to do, that we really step out of comparison, that we really live ourselves, that we live our potential, and they're here to support us in any way, form or shape. And I think that's really important to experience for both male and female.
I guess there's one more thing that I wanted to ask you about. You recently had an experience on Telos yourself where you observed souls that had traveled from around Earth to attend a large gathering, a large meeting, and High Priest Adama was speaking to them. Can you talk to us about that?
Yes, I love to. So actually, there were a lot of human beings, thousands of human beings. And actually, the Council of 12 and High Priest Adama, they were really acknowledging all those beings for all their work, what they did, all the inner work, what they did, all the transformations, what they're going through, everything what they do for planet Earth to make this a better place. And they literally said it's not unseen what you're doing here. Because really often when you're on the spiritual path, this can be sometimes really lonely and you think all the clearing, all the healing what you do, does this even do anything? Does this even really make a difference in the collective? And they were really reassuring us that every single thing what we do is really seen and acknowledged. And they gave us, so to speak, the golden ribbon to really say, keep on doing what you're doing. You're here to really transform planet Earth to make this paradise on Earth. And the more the better. And that's why they call more and more people in, because that's the fastest transformation that we can do on planet Earth.
Oh, I love it. And what a beautiful way to end this segment. Now, we will be coming back again. We're going to get into some deeper issues such as the Lemurian soul reconnection. It's a bit of an ascension process of self-discovery. Thank you so much. Please join us for our next episode. And we love you. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, April. As always, such a blessing to be here.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.